today is my 31st birthday. Yay! I am, let's see, I want to just paw right into it, so let's get to it. So, chapter 30 is now closed, but I would like to reflect on 30 things that I've learned in just this past year. So, let's go. All right, number one, God is the reason. So, God is truly the reason why I've come this far in my journey. Let's move forward. So, number two, happiness comes from within. So, I'm responsible for my own happiness, just like you're responsible for your own happiness. So, I do things that make me happy, and I can only do that for me. Number three, I'm free from the past. Yay! I'm free from my past, and there's no going back. I have made that decision, and that's just how it is. I don't want to live in my past anymore. Number four, chase dreams. So I can chase my dreams no matter how big or small they are. Um, I've written and published 13 books. They're ebooks and are available on the Kindle store. I'm very happy about that. I was told by people that I shouldn't do that because that's like a small dream. But I can chase my dreams. It's my dreams. It's nobody else's. Yeah. Number five, I can say no. So I can say no, but that doesn't make me a bad person necessarily. Number six, the can versus the cannot. So there are things I can control and things that I cannot control. Very true. Very, very true. This took me a while to understand, and I'm still learning this every single day, especially when it comes to like traffic. Like I do not like be late to work, and I'm just all like, I can't control this. I can't control traffic. I mean, I guess I could go alternate routes, but I can't control it. But it's really hard thing to learn, but I'm learning it every day. So there's that. Number seven. Emotions and feelings are normal. Yes, it is okay to be emotional and have those feelings. Yes. Catgirl Feels tells you this. That was one of my favorite books to write because it is important to feel and have those emotions. Number eight, breaks are okay. I used to be like, go, 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 don't stop. Sometimes I still am, but I remind myself, take a break, or you will literally be stressed and feel that constant on the run later. So breaks are okay. No one's telling you to burn yourself out. Just know that breaks are fine. Number nine, self-care is a necessity. So self-care is needed, and what you prefer self-care can change at any moment. Number 10, change your mind. Yes, it is okay to change your mind. What you wanted to do 5 minutes ago can change within an instant, and that's okay. Like, for example, um, I wanted to be a nurse many years ago, but that changed. I became a behavior technician, and then I became a registered behavior technician, and that might even change. I mean, things change all the time. Now I'm a writer, and hey, do what makes you happy. Change your mind. Even if it's the simplest things, just do it. It's fine, it's okay. Also, mental health conditions are okay. I've learned this. Like, I was always told that these are not okay. It's not, it's fine. It is absolutely okay. Like, I have ADHD, anxiety, depression, and PTSD. However, I'm more than just that label, okay? I am way more than that. And I'm learning that every day. Like, I struggle with these things, but I'm way more than just that label. Keeping your circle small, like, that's not a bad thing. Like, it's okay. Like, don't worry about it. You don't need a lot of friends. Like, if you want a lot of friends, that's okay. Like, I learned that keeping my circle small is what's best for me. That's what I've learned. Like, but if you're a person who wants to have a lot of friends, then that's okay. I'm not judging you, but I prefer and learned that keeping my circle small is what's best for me and how I live. Also, it's still important to have a support system. That's what I've learned. Like, you can't just, sometimes I've done this, like, shut yourself out to from the world basically and just be by yourself, you know? You can't always do that. I mean, yes, you need self-care and alone time, but you can't just permanently just be alone. You still need a support system, even if it is a small group of people. And also, you have, if you're religious like me, you have God. That is your support system, and you have your friends and family. That is a big support system. Just know that is important. That's what I've learned, honestly. Number 14, ask for help. I have a hard time growing up asking for help, like, because it was never really offered to me. So why do it? You know, why not just try to figure it out on my own? So it is okay to ask for help, especially when you need it, you know? Or just like I said, 15, don't ask for help. It just really depends. It's okay to deny help, especially if you believe you have everything under control, or perhaps you want to try to figure it out, or like to figure it out on your own. It just all depends. So you can ask for help or don't ask for help. It's up to you. Number 16, negative words do not define. So start reversing them. Like, I'm not the negative words that others have called me in the past. I'm the opposite of them. Like, I'm not dumb. Like, I'm smart. Like, maybe I'm not smarter than them, but I'm definitely my own version of smart, you know? I I know. I know my own worth, basically. Yes. Like, I know my own strengths, and that's all that matters. Nobody else's opinion matters but my own. Number 17. Trust is hard to come by. Like, yes, especially in these days. Like, it is hard to trust others these seriously. 18. This this is serious. Like, never alone. Like, I am never alone. Like, it is hard to realize this until you know. Like, sometimes I will feel alone in a group of people, or but you are truly never alone. There's always someone there for you, and just please know that. And yes, I've learned that this past year. Also, I've learned do not rush. Like, I should not let others rush me under any circumstance. Like, do things on your own time. Like, unless there's like a deadline for it. I mean, most things don't have deadlines, so do things at your own time. Also, do not worry. I come to realize I don't need to worry about what others think about me. Like, it's just not needed anymore. Number 21. Grief does not end. So, grieving those we've lost does not get easier. but we begin to start living around it. It is especially tough around those special occasions like birthdays, holidays, and the day they passed away, and even memories can pop up. But it can be bittersweet, or we can just feel all those emotions all over again. But it just shows emotions are so real. Like I said earlier, like feel those emotions, let them exist, because that also shows that those people will never be forgotten. Number 22, assertiveness. So, also this year, I've learned that I can be assertive, and that's something I've learned. I've always let people like walk all over me, and I've always just been the shy type, but I've really learned to stand my ground because I've had enough. I mean, I'm not being rude. I'm just standing up for what I believe in, and I don't want people to walk all over me anymore. It's not what I deserve. Changes. So, changes happen all the time, whether it be a good change or bad change. I've learned to step outside my comfort zone and do my best to cope with changes as best I can. Before, I had a hard time with this, like, it could be the smallest change, and I'm like, oh no, don't do that. It was really tough to work around with this, but I've learned that I can do this. It may have taken a while, but I've learned I got this. Stronger. Number 24, stronger. Um, I've been told this a lot, and I keep telling myself to the point where I'm starting to believe it. Like, I am much stronger than I think I am. Like, you just gotta keep telling yourself you are stronger. Like, you've been through a lot. You're not weak. You got this. Like, I may say that in this video a lot, but it's definitely true. We all got this. At the end of the day, we do. Number 25, venturing out of my comfort zone. So, I can venture outside or into a public place and leave these four walls. Like, I've learned that. Like, I, before I used to be a homebody, and I still sometimes clam up when um, David's like, let's go out. I'm like, oh no, 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 please no, don't take me outside. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I just want to stay home. But I venture out every now and then. I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's do this. I got this. I can go out today. I feel comfortable enough. But just like I said, do things at your time, like your own speed. Don't just feel pressured into going out. Just do it when you feel comfortable as well, like I'm doing. Also, number 26, you cannot change others. Like, I feel like I spent a lot of my life thinking that I could change people, and I feel like people think they can change me as well, but the matter of fact is we can't change others. We can only change ourselves. And yeah, that's about it. Number 27, healing. Man, it's a big one. I'm healing every day, but honestly, healing is not linear. Like, some days when you're healing, days will be easier, days will be harder. Like, it depends. Like, healing, just like I said, it's not linear. I've learned that it's tough to sink in. Number 28, trauma. Whew. Trauma is a real thing, and I've learned, and this is something really big that I've learned. And instead of letting it follow me, I'm choosing to heal from it. Um, yes. Number 29, words to tell myself. And even you can tell yourself this too if you would like. I frequently live by these words. Like, I say, no more stress, no more anxiety, no more fears. So, and even when I'm starting to feel these emotions, I try to tell myself these things to let them sink in, because it is important to me to tell them to myself, because they can't live inside of me. I don't want those words to live, these feelings inside of me. I don't want anxiety. I don't want stress. I don't want fears. I want them to be gone. No more fear, no more anxiety, no more stress. I just want it to be gone, just out. Number 30, young at heart. There will be days where I feel old and days where I do not want to age, but I will always act mature with a forever young personality. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I, as I mentioned in a previous video, I am an age regressor, and I grew up too fast. That's just how it was. I grew up too fast, and I will just always. I learned that I am going to be myself, even if I am an age regressor or myself like I am right now. Emotional, which is fine, but it's okay. So, my point is, just be yourself, be you. And if that's being young at heart, then be yourself and be true. And I have a little saying that David wrote down. He said, by being you, never doubt the inner you, by being the true you that people love you for. So thank you for taking the time to listen to this long list. And remember, it's never too late to learn new things. We all continue to learn new things every day. And sometimes we must unlearn things, because that's a huge part of healing and growth. Thank you. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of my birthday now. Bye!